Hello.
Ponyboy Horse says. Dice bag fact. Dice bag's full legal name is Dyson Table Baggery.
How did you know I was part of the Dyson dynasty, Ponyboy? But yeah, welcome. Welcome, Ponyboy. And welcome everybody else who's here at the beginning of the stream, if anybody. Guess what we're doing today? Can you guess? Can you read the title?
Ponyboy Horse says. It's just me. Ponyboy Horse says. And the VOD watchers.
And the
Ponyboy
VOD
Horse
watchers.
says. Hi VOD watchers.
Geronimo, you need to learn how to say VOD. He won't learn. I never update him. I'm too busy updating Crytures.
Ponyboy Horse says. VOD.
All you had to do is add an extra D and he falls in line. Wow. I guess I should probably mention right here at the start of the stream, Crytures is like ready for release soon. I'm gonna have an actual product on my website. Isn't that crazy? It is to me, at least. We got all kinds of stuff in the first release. We're gonna have tons and tons of random tables. The whole point of it is to kind of give DMs a lot of procedural tools for prepping campaigns and whatnot. So tons of random tables, and we also have adventure templates, which is kind of the thing that I think is one of the coolest. Because it gives you like a gamified way of handling your adventures. We're going to be putting it out on the 15th of this month, actually. Now I send out the newsletter to my email subscribers about that. I think I might have made a typo and said it comes out September 15th. I'm going to have to look into that. See if I gave the right date. And if not, I will have to follow that up. Of course, that's just gonna be the beta release, basically. We're gonna keep adding to it until I have the Vivid Veil fully fleshed out with settlements and NPCs and stuff. But with all that, like with the main bulk of the stuff figured out, I can actually start like coming up with other stuff, which is kind of the fun part, because I've got a lot of ideas that I have been not letting myself work on because I need to finish that one thing. And after Adventures in the Vivid Vale, the current one I'm coming out with, I'm gonna start working on Secrets of the Vivid Vale, which will have like a whole campaign that you can run procedurally. Actually, you'll probably have 2 campaigns. That'll have more details on like the enemies and stuff. With the Sylvan Empire. And the artisans in the Automarch civilization.
At Rootrunn's gate we keep our watch with emerald cloaks and king's light glow. Arthur Oakthorn charts the path, and the Val dwellers learn where kindness flows. We tend the grove.
So as you can probably tell, I'm quite excited.
On the fear, when sharpened teeth
And I've set a goal for myself.
are near. From the vale where flowers
I'm gonna get 20 sales within a month.
on living things.
That's my goal.
No child lost, no old alone. We guard this land, our only home. Through vivid land we softly tread, where flowers bloom and roots are spread. For this home
I'm gonna need you viewers
as we heed courage, not caution's hand. Our
to make sure I'm hitting that.
solemn yield to guard the weak with sword and
Make sure I'm running my ads.
why we never bend, our will unshaken to the end. The verdant king has shown his grace, gave us creepy
Well, I feel like I'm
seal. The Duke uplifts
having a lot of details that I need to figure out on this thing, or work out on this thing.
steel with greenwood shield and bow in hand. By wayward bloom we cross the land.
Also, the Pal World card game got released.
We lay hands on living things. No child lost, no old
Looks interesting, but I have not played it yet because I just got cards in the mail. I got me some starter decks and
where flowers bloom and roots are
a couple booster boxes.
home. We make our stand as we heed courage, not caution's hand. Our sacred oath, our solemn yield.
And the booster, honestly, the booster packs seem kind of stingy.
When foes defy, we never bend
There's like 7 cards in a pack.
to the end.
And I think the boxes only have like 12 packs. I might open one of the boxes on stream next week. I'll see how I'm feeling about that. How much work I actually need to do on this stuff.
The briar know our names. Let the dusk recede in flame. Not for power, not for gold, but but for every heart we hold. If the valley
Hopefully I'll be a little bit ahead on the art, so we can
rise as one.
take another break from it.
We do not fall. Through vivid land we softly tread, where flowers bloom and roots are spread. For this home we make our stand, as we heed courage, not caution's hand. Our sacred oath, our solemn yield, to guard the weak with sword and shield. When foes defy, we never bend, our will unshaken to the end. At dawn they ride the old stone road, with maps and scrolls and lantern gold. They name the storms, they trace the signs, where hidden
Actually, wait a second.
with time, rosy blooms beside the
I just realized Crytures release day is going to coincide with the stream day.
face. The falling rain, the wilds remember their names. Through broken arch and ivy hall they hear the
Perhaps I should do a gameplay stream.
shattered gate opens when the brave can wait. League of Magi lead us on through
Like a solo session.
League of Magi hold the flame. We will sing your honored name. League of Magi ride as one till the last of the ruins is won. In marble dust and dragon
Alright, that's looking better.
read the past in every stone. A torch is born from Torquish head, a living fire above the dead. He lights the halls where shadows sleep and wakes the crowns beneath.
Now let's get some colors on this guy.
They lift the veil where ancient empires start to turn. Through sealed vaults and silent ring, they chase the hidden thing. Every curse and every trial turns to wisdom after miles. League of Magi lead us on through the dark to the coming dawn. League of Magi hold the flame. We will sing your honored name. League of Magi ride as one till the last of the ruins is won.
Oh,
Beyond the reef
I gotta fix that.
decay, they net the wonder of the spray. Global slips through iron bars, a river soul in jar and scar. He finds the hatch where none can pass, a gleaming trail in moss and glass. They bow to peace, they guard their breath and bring the new home safe from death. From tower peak to underroot, they speak the vow in steel and flute. No crown above, no fear below, only the road they choose. fade to gray, they will return and lie.
Whoop, not that.
League of Magi, lead us on through the dark to the coming dawn. League of Magi, hold the flame. We will sing your honored name. League of Magi, ride as one till the last of the ruins is won. League of Magi, stand so tall, guardians of wonder, one and
Alright. Shading this thing might be a little bit tricky. We got like 2 actual light sources here. Okay, we got another gap in the coloring here. And there's another spot. Alright, I think that's pretty good for the shadows at the moment. We can work with that. Make this a little more curved there. All right. I feel like we don't really need to do like a second round of a dark layer. We're just gonna go right on to highlights here. We're just gonna draw this highlight right into up against the shadow. You know, I've been kind of fallen behind on some of the YouTube stuff recently. My usual shorts upload and whatnot. Like, this guy was supposed to be the next one, but I don't think I'm gonna have the art ready for him. At least not enough of the art. I'll have this one done. And then there's another one that I already have done. But I usually like to have 3 for the shorts. I figured, like, I've changed up the format for my shorts fairly recently, so I figured I might as well, like, re-release some of the old ones in the newer format while I'm waiting on the next ones to be ready. That way we can keep having stuff to put out. And hopefully now that the early access thing is all clean and ready to go, I'll have more time to work on art and stuff like that, and make new videos, because I got a bunch of longer videos that I have not touched yet, because I've just been on the grind for that first release to get it already. I used to have a schedule that I was following that gave me a day for, you know, a day for social media stuff, a day for design work, one for publishing stuff, like formatting the PDFs and whatnot, or updating the website. Then a day for art and a day for videos. Because I've been so focused on getting the first PDF ready to go, I've kind of fallen behind on some of that other stuff. So we should be able to start getting a more consistent thing going with all of that. More art, more videos. We'll be able to do a little more fleshing out of the setting and explaining the mechanics in some of those. The mechanic ones are going to be pretty hefty, I think. Those might end up taking a lot of editing. Especially for the first one. A lot of the stuff I do, I usually have like some kind of template that I can work off of. But this is one that I have not really worked out anything for yet. explaining the mechanics is probably going to require a lot of little visual edits and stuff with text and whatnot. Wonder if there might be an easier way to do this. Let's see. Let's shrink the selected area here. Shrink it even more. Alright. That's pretty close, I think. Now we can just slap that in there. Ooh. And I'm seeing all kinds of little gaps and stuff that I didn't fill in before. Of course. And this one here. Alright. There's one of the most annoying parts of the drawing. Basically done. Get us a thicker brush for this one. Alright, now we gotta do a second layer with the lighter colors. Alright, now for this big part, we'll just shrink the area again. Shrink it even further. Make some adjustments. Okay, that is a jagged edge there. Didn't notice that one beforehand. Alright, I think it's time to start softening the edges here. Let's see. Drop our eraser opacity. We'll use a pretty big one on this stuff. I also need some here and there that I forgot about. Alright, I think that's looking alright. Let's get the next layer. Thinking about it, I probably should have given myself a little more space. A little more to work with on the base colors. Not a whole lot to carve away in some of these spots. Gotta be a little careful.
Ponyboy Horse says. Dice bag. I have a joke for you. What did the moron ask the genius?
I don't know, Ponyboy. Why don't you tell me? Did I ruin the joke by not asking a question?
Ponyboy Horse says. I don't know, Ponyboy. Why don't you tell me?
I knew it. I knew it.
Ponyboy Horse says. Got him.
Ponyboy, I was already onto your game before you even finished the sentence. I know how you operate.
Ponyboy Horse says. You fell for my trap like an otaku at an anime convention.
I'm not even sure what that's supposed to mean. You talking like Yu-Gi-Oh! Trap cards? What does this have to do with otakus at conventions?
Ponyboy Horse says. Otakus at anime conventions fall for traps.
Oh, okay, that kind of trap. I see what you're saying now. I guess you would know this, Ponyboy. You know all about them traps.
Ponyboy Horse says. I would not know this.
That's why you know about it, apparently. You wouldn't know about it, but you know about it. Somehow he knows about it. Somehow he knows nothing, but he's well versed in traps.
Ponyboy Horse says. I am versed in tomboys only.
What the heck is this? What layer is that on? Is that a gap in the shading? That is a gap in the shading. Okay, that was pissing me off. Didn't know why I had like 3 light pixels. I think it's time to shade the shadows now. Or not shade, soften the shadows. I better get the brush settings back. Have you been playing any Power World, Pony Boy? I've been playing quite a bit recently. Trying to, at least. I always end up like way over leveled for the technology that I've built.
I've been playing Helldivers recently.
Helldivers. That game's still going?
Ponyboy Horse says, I prefer fighting with guns.
Well, there's something you might want to know about Pow World then.
Ponyboy Horse says, Helldivers is still going, they are crossovering with 40k.
Oh yeah, I saw some people talking about that. I hate crossovers, man. I'm so freaking tired of everything crossing over with everything else. Why can't something just have, like, some integrity to its IP, where they're like, yeah, we're not going to just put stuff from other IPs into ours. Our setting is its own thing.
Ponyboy Horse says, you should cross over with Pal World.
We will not be crossing over with Pal
Ponyboy Horse
World.
says, or make a Pal World mod at least.
You know what? A Pal World mod could be workable with creatures, but you'd have to remove the guns or replace them with like wands and stuff. It'd take a lot of work, and I don't know how to do any of it.
Ponyboy Horse says, add more guns, got it?
No, not more guns. That's not what I said, Pony Boy. Crytures is not a gun and ball
Ponyboy
game.
Horse says, I can finally shoot Psychic.
You could always shoot Psykit with a wand or a bow or a staff or something.
Ponyboy Horse says, now I can shoot that cat.
Why'd you say 2 shoots? Is that a typo or is that a song lyric? Shoot that cat. I don't listen to that Britney Spears stuff like you.
Ponyboy Horse says. Shoot as in shoot and not the pansy shooting.
Shoot, not the pansy shooting, okay? I don't know what you mean by that. Do you know what you mean by that? What's pansy shooting anyways? Enlighten me on pansy shooting.
Ponyboy Horse says. Pansy shooting is like when you are weak energy caveman with a bow. Ponyboy Horse says. Shooting is when you grow some chest hair and use a .357 Magnum.
Oh, so pansy shooting is when you use the implement that requires a significant amount of upper body strength. I get you. It's opposite day.
Ponyboy Horse says. Bows are weak energy, 12 gauge is the future of shooting. Ponyboy Horse says. Elves everywhere are seething.
The future? I think that's just like today, right now. I think people shoot 12 gauges like at this very moment. In fact, I'm quite certain of it. There's probably somebody shooting a 12 gauge like within a couple miles from me right now. The future is already here, Ponyboy.
Ponyboy Horse says. If I saw an elf I would attempt to either romance it or dismantle it with a firearm.
Okay. I mean, it all depends on what kind of elf it is, right? Like if it's an Elder Scrolls elf, those are probably the ones you're gonna be trying to dismantle with the firearms. They're kinda ugly.
Ponyboy Horse says. Zelda elves get a pass.
Zelda doesn't have elves, they have halves.
Ho!
Hello? Hail, Gonzo? And Raiders?
Gonzo Works 01 says. Ponyboy Horse says. It's Catman.
Welcome, guys.
Ultramansk says, get coins.
Get coins. Yes, thank you, Ultramans. Thank you for the bits. And welcome. We are working on fire creatures today. Also, I'm kind of low-key celebrating the fact that I have gotten all the stuff done for the first release. Well, the first, like, beta release for Crytures now.
Ponyboy Horse says, where does everyone stand on 1. Elves?
Ponyboy,
2
I'm
firearms
talking
vs.
about
bows.
Crytures here. Yeah, I'm gonna be putting out something like on the 15th of this month. We're gonna have something actually on the Crytures website that you can buy and play. So that's pretty cool. That still hasn't really set in with me. I need to figure out how to pitch this better.
Ponyboy Horse says, oh yeah, we are getting a Crytures Pal World mod. Gonzo Works 01 says, that's amazing.
You're not getting
Gonzo Works 01
You're
says,
not getting the Power World mod. I don't know how to do
Congratulations.
that.
Seriously.
Thanks, Gonzo. I'm setting a goal for myself to get 20 sales of it in 1 month. That's my goal and I'm sticking to it. So we'll see how that turns out. Y'all better keep me on track and tell me to keep shilling so I don't forget. Let's see, what else do we want to do with this guy? I think I just need to work on the background with this dude and then try to figure something else out for the next piece. What have y'all been up to over on Gonzo's stream?
Gonzo Works 01 says, alright, gotta raid and run, have a good night.
Alright, Gonzo, we'll see you later.
Ponyboy Horse says, you should make some sort of pre-order bonuses
Nothing
for
bad can happen.
Crytures.
It can only good happen.
Ultramansk says, stolen F22.
Stolen F22? Oh, was he?
Ultramansk says, night Gonzo.
He wasn't drawing then, he was playing games. I see how it is. Let's see, what if we take the background here and we kinda...
Gonzo Works 01 says,
kinda do like so.
also, stolen F22, rode it up an elevator, then had Sinclair do some big sippy.
Big Sippy?
Gonzo Works 01 says,
don't know
XD
what
I was
Big
packing
Sippy
all
is.
day, just wanted to chill.
What the hell is Big Sippy, boys?
Gonzo Works 01 says, it's sippy, only big.
It sounds like a rapper. Yeah, Big Sippy. He comes on the stage with a sippy cup that's really big.
Gonzo Works 01 says. Ultramansks show this man Big Sippy.
Does Big Sippy have a rival called Little Slurpee? You know what? I should have done like this whole thing backwards. We're gonna do this whole thing backwards. Forgot where the new layer button was for a second there. Oh, an emote? Big Sippy is an emote, huh? Not gonna lie, I think I like Big Sippy better as a rapper. Kind of a missed opportunity.
Gonzo Works 01 says. That. Ultramansk says. Also check DMS. Gonzo Works 01 says. That's Sinclair's rap name, I guess.
That's canon now. What the hell are you sending me in DMs, Ultraman? I don't know what I'm looking at.
Ultramansk
That looks like something
says,
Sharky would post on.
Gonzo Works 01 Big Sippy in the
Twitter.
God's house.
Big Sippy in the God's house?
Gonzo Works 01 says.
What's Big Sippy doing in the God's house?
Gonzo Works 01 says. Sippin'.
Sippin'? Okay. Sipping from the sippy cup, eh? You know what? I like entirely did this whole thing wrong from what I was planning to do with it. I made a plan and then I just like didn't do the plan. I did part of the plan. Alright, we're just gonna erase all this. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. And we're gonna use a textured brush. Because I relied too much on the hard round brushes.
Where black rain claws the stone, crystal spires pierce the mud, drinking fire from the flood. Every strike leaves golden scars in the broken sky of stars. The ground hums low with old commands beneath the hail and ember sand. Hear them rise, hear them coil, cloud serpents circling the soil. Nimbus in the rain, calling thunder.
Let's see how this looks.
Restless plains hold fast, hold fast. Storm on wings flies past, flies past. Nimbus guard the skies. Under lightning no one hides.
Gonzo Works 01 says. Okay, I go now. Gonzo Works 01 says. Catch ya later.
Alright, Gonzo's finally leaving us. Bye, Gonzo.
I saw him once on a tower peak.
That's the wrong layer.
Bird with a storm for a beak. Feathers melting into gray like midnight drag through winter.
I did the artist thing, guys.
Wind with one sharp cry, and the spires lit up the sky. Then the clouds bowed low in fear when the master drew near. Hear them rise, hear them coil, cloud serpents circling the soil. Nimbus in the rain, calling thunder by its name. Restless plains hold fast, hold fast. Storm on wings flies past, flies past. Nimbus guard the skies. Under lightning no one hides. Restless plains sing loud, sing loud, sing loud. Black
Can't believe it, I did stereotypical artist thing. Right on stream.
cloud above the cloud.
How embarrassing. Okay, I'm starting to remember why I don't use texture brushes much, because it's slow and also leaves many gaps when I want it to be solid.
Fires answer back like 1,000 silver bells locked inside the cracker black. If the sky is his true crown, then the storm will take me down or lift me like a burning rune to the eye of the
Like right here.
restless plains hold fast, hold fast. Storm on wings flies past, flies past. Nimbus guard the skies. Under lightning no one hides. Restless plains sing loud.
Actually, let's add an even darker layer.
King above the cloud, above the cloud.
You know, we could probably add some extra, like, fiery effects in the background as well. Like this right here could be like some of that. Kind of like so. You catch my drift, guys? You know, maybe we'll make this more like an actual lick of flame over here. I think that's making it look a little more interesting. What do we think, boys? I don't know if I have much else to add to this one. Might be ready to move on. And holy hell, it is getting warm in this room. Let me see if I can turn on the air conditioning a little bit. I know, I could just take my shirt off, but I'm not letting you guys have that. As much as you all would like it. Pony boy. Let's get this thing saved and we'll move on to the next one. Next one's going to be a little more complicated. Also, I'm going to put my hair up to alleviate the sweat. The dang thermostat says it's only like 77. I guess my PC is just too hot. You know what? Looking at this piece in thumbnail form, it looks pretty good. I think we might have done alright with it. But next up, we got this one. Let's see, I haven't checked out the patron version of this. There's definitely things I need to fix up for both versions. Let's take this. Okay, I'm gonna have to remind myself of what Viper looks like. I'm pretty sure its pupils aren't like that. Ah, there we go, yeah. Veteran didn't look at the reference. Alright, let's fix up some of the stuff on this thing before we get into coloring it. Whoops. Here we go. Now that we got some people in here, like, is there anything that's been going on I have missed this week? I've not been paying a whole lot of attention to, like, news and whatnot. Normally I try to come in here with, like, some stuff to talk about, but I have been preoccupied with the game and stuff. Nothing, huh? You know, one thing we really need to fix on this is, well, first of all, the thumb. But also the freaking hilt on this thing. It is not really correctly aligned with her hand. And it's pissing me off every time I look at it. We're gonna take all that. Let's see. Let's try to mangle this until it looks correct. I might need to adjust the rest of the sword too. Might be time to take out the tried and true method of making actual circles. There we go. Art tip, want to create perfect circles? Just take a big brush, make a dot, and take a smaller brush and erase the center of it. Works every time. Let's also make an adjustment to the hand here.
Shadows we tread with care. Conjurers unite, we're well aware. In the heart of them all lies grim despair. Eldritch fear makes
Then we'll fix this circle up too.
Mystic runes glow in the midnight air. We chant our spells with fiery flare. Echoes of darkness all around. In the abyss, our courage is found. Light the torches, we'll find our way. No evil force will make us sway. Together we rise against the fray.
Excuse me, hiccups are coming on.
In deep mouse belly, we hold our ray.
And they're still here.
Silent whispers from the ancient past. Haunted souls in the shadows cast. We hold fast to magic unsurpassed.
I'm thinking we still need to
Sorcery summoned ever fast.
adjust the blade here. Ugh. That one snuck up on me. That looks a little better. Not worrying about how it wraps around the orb there, because this is going to be an energy blade. We'll probably even, I might not keep the line art on that, but it'll be after we color everything. We'll figure that out. I think that might be about all I need to do. I think it looks all right now. Alright, let's get the flat colors on here. Oh hell, I'm on the wrong layer. I did the thing again. Bad dice bag. Gonna become a stereotypical internet artist at this rate. I need to get up a character reference too. There we go.
Ponyboy Horse says, I see redhead. Ponyboy Horse says, I am summoned.
You see redhead. What did you think she was gonna be? So what's going on here?
Adam SH8VF says, rule-wise can a creature ride on your arm like in the illustration? Ponyboy Horse says, I like redheads.
Hello Adam, welcome back. I don't think I have specific rules for creatures riding on your arm. But that does remind me, I think I need to write out some of the rules I was thinking about for like how creature sizes affect things. The rules do allow allied combatants to move through your space, though, so what's going on here? Okay, did that like 3 times and I didn't want to do it. You can move through each other's spaces, but you can't really end there. But I wanted to add a rule so that like if the creature is small enough, they can occupy a space with a bigger creature, or bigger combatant rather. Viper might technically be too big for that. But this is just rule of cool. Also, Ponyboy, what did you think the conjurer with the fire creature was gonna be if not a ginger?
Ponyboy Horse says, I think they should all be gingers. Ponyboy Horse says, I support ginger supremacy.
That is expected, but not really what I was asking. Let's see, binding crystals are kind of orangey.
Ponyboy Horse says, flames can be yellow, and yellow is a warm color, so blonde works too.
Blonde works too. Kind of, I guess.
Ponyboy Horse says, but also ginger supremacy.
Now I do have a hefty amount of gingers among the NPC designs. And they are not all users of fire creatures. A couple of them are. Though one of them's not even like part of the first region that I'm working on here. When I started out, I was designing like several different areas. As things went on, I was like, this might be biting off more than I can chew at first.
Ponyboy Horse says,
I had to
gingers have
scale
wild
things
variants.
back.
They are even the most attractive humans on Earth, or the least good-looking nerds, and the gap is very small. There are no ginger mids.
You know what? That is true. Gingers are like either super hot or they're like buck-toothed freaks. There's like no in between. I feel like part of that's because of the freckles, because the same thing holds true with freckles. With freckles, it's like If someone looks good, the freckles will make them look better. If somebody looks ugly, the freckles make them look worse. Does this ring true to you guys? Does sound like an accurate statement. See if I can find a background color that will actually show through this, so I can look for gaps. Feel like I got pretty much all of it. Well, we gotta put the white in this guy's eyes. There we go.
Black reed marsh lie the wilder moon woods, where the trees are all hollow like ribs in weathered hoods. The bark bends like cold knuckles, the branches claw the air, and every root remembers a hunger-laden prayer. When dusk comes down to kneel, it never learns to leave. The moon hangs low and bleeding in the teeth of the trees. Midnight matron, call us home.
Oh, there's a tiny one right there. Alright. I'm gonna say we're good on that, and we'll kind of darken the background here. Then we can start working on the shadows here. We'll get them fairly heavy.
Ponyboy Horse says, just make sure none of your gingers are tomboys or I will sue for copyright infringement.
Ponyboy, you're always asking me to make more tomboys.
Ponyboy Horse says, make more tomboys but not ginger, I have the market cornered.
Sure you do, Ponyboy, sure you do.
If you hear the timber crying, do not answer, do not run. The long night has a master and she wears the vanished sun.
Ah, dang it, this chick's gonna have two light sources too.
The root and rot. She keeps the moon from breaking where the wilder moon wins not. Midnight matron, call us home. Midnight matron, walk alone. Bone tree shadows long and lean.
This is gonna get weird. Dang fire creatures adding extra light sources for me. Making everything more complicated.
Ponyboy Horse says, bedtime for me. Smell ya next week when you make more tomboys or gingers, but not either two combined.
Alright, Ponyboy. Go take your nap like a good little boy. Ponyboy can't stay up too late or his mommy will get mad at him.
Ponyboy Horse says, I am a big man.
He's mommy's big little man. Let's see. This side of the neck will probably be lit to some extent because of
Ponyboy Horse
the
says,
light over here.
Dice Bag is banned.
How can I be banned from my own stream, Ponyboy? If I'm banned, the stream ends. Alright, let's see. How is this neck gonna work out here? Something like so, I suppose, with the lighting. And the hand will probably be almost all in shadow. Maybe a little bit like right here where it's not. probably have that like so. This should be curved the other way, I think. Let's see. This part under the head will probably have some shadow. Since it is not getting direct light from either of the flames. I'll probably have a gap in the light right there too. Actually, this side of the body should mostly be in shadow. We should also probably be having the arm cast a shadow down here. Let's add a little bit of shadow right here. And this should basically just be like so, I think. If I put all them fingies in shadow. The pommel will probably have some glow to it too, but I don't think we're really going to worry about that. It'll be more faint. You know, I'm thinking the top of the head will be relatively light-free. But we'll just go ahead and put all that in shadow. And hope it looks right. I think we might be done with the shadows here. Maybe we'll add just a little bit right there, if I can do it correctly. Alright, let's throw some highlights on here. We are going to have a lot of this in the highlights to show just how bright everything is. You know what? I forgot to put any kind of shadows over here. That's better. Honestly, this would probably look better if that part was all in shadow. I think on this side we won't go so hard with the highlights. That is not where the main flame is coming from, visually speaking.
Through the mists, the path is set. A conjurer's oath, no chance to regret. Vivid veil where the shadows gleam, under the rule of a fairy's dream. Verdant king, your gaze I feel, a throne of leaves, a realm unreal, bound by thorns, the forest stirs, green flames burn, your magic purrs. Branches twitch with whispered dread, echoes of the living, the long since dead. Arcane runes in trails unfold, veins of emerald, secrets untold. Oath of the conjurer, forged in fire, through the glades where mortals tire. Dare I brave the verdant king's might, a lord of wonders, veiled in night. Verdant king, your gaze I fear, yet I march, I draw near an empire lush, roots so deep, an ageless bond the world shall keep. Winding streams with laughter laced, the
Oh,
valley
you know what?
graced
Need to
with ancient grace,
get the
yet
face too.
cunning eyes behind the throne. A fairy king's call, the rhythm, the song.
That might be too bright, but we'll worry about that later. We might need to try doing like two layers of highlights to kind of tamp down the intensity of some of them. We'll work on that a little later. We'll make those decisions once we can be more fully informed about it.
Forgotten worlds, hands of power, old and grim, secrets stir in the shadows him, scrolls unravel, time does scream, empires crumble.
Yeah, let's get a bigger brush. This place is kinda large.
Are claimed the work of man, their pride, their bane, crafting gods through skill and pain. Machines awaken, their hearts beat black. From dust they rise, they must attack. The work of man, their pride, their bane, crafting gods through skill and pain. Machines awaken, their hearts beat black. From dust they rise, they must attack. Years that groan, the pulse of might, furnaces blaze in eternal night. Power forged.
Oh yeah, the face. I almost forgot the face.
This ancient curse, the work of man. Blinded by their bold desire, mortals sought to harness fire, but fire burns
Alright. I think we need to work on the flames next.
Through woods of shadow, damp and deep, a conjurer's vow they swore to keep. The spider's brood they weave.
Let's just select all of that. Then we can pull from this guy colors we need.
Courage they'll find. Their cloaks were threadbare, their souls were torn. Through failure's ash, their mission born. Spells on lips and lanterns low, they track the webs where shadows grow. Mandibles clicking, the nests they grow. A clattering choir where dread winds blow. Redeemers tread as quiet as mist through tangled woods of venomous twist. O pack of eight-legged blights so grim, by staff and chant they'll silence them. For redemption calls their fates entwined in questing hearts. Courage they'll find. Each strike of fire, each rune etched proud, each cry for hope, each vow aloud. They drove the darkness from its well, where spiders brood and nightmares dwell.
And then we'll get some glow in there and in there.
Oh, pack of
Yeah, this too.
eight-legged blights so grim, by staff and chant they'll silence them. For redemption
It'd probably be easier just to work subtractively on all of the fire.
Courage they'll find.
You know what, just that one layer is making it look a lot more intense in the lighting. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty nice. Now we can go in and soften it up. I should have given myself plenty of space to erase here. Oh, I didn't even get this part. I probably should have one more layer to the fire. We'll make one that's like almost white.
Gate, we keep our watch with emerald cloaks and king's light glow. Arthur Oakthorn charts the path, and the Val dwellers learn where kindness flows. We tend the grove, we calm the fear.
A near pure white color is really what gives stuff the glowy look. I think I've said this a lot before, but you want something to look like it's glowing, you want the center of it to be almost pure white. Honestly, feel like this whole thing should be I should modify the line art on this. We're just going to take this out right there. So there's not a clear distinction between the two things. I should probably do that for the rest of this too.
Child lost, no old alone. We guard this land, our only home. Through vivid land we softly tread, where flowers bloom and roots are spread. For this
We'll kind of soften this edge a little more.
not caution's hand, our sacred oath, our solemn yield, to guard the weak with sword and shield. When foes defy, we never bend, our will unshaken to the end. Let the briar know our names. Let the dusk recede in flame. Not for power, not for gold, but for every heart we hold. If the valley shakes and calls, we rise as one.
Alright,
We
that's
do not
a good start, I think. Now let's throw some color on the line art here.
Through vivid land we softly
There we go.
tread, where flowers bloom and
I want to
roots
make it even
are
more
spread.
reddish than that.
For we make our stand as we heed courage, not caution's hand. Our sacred oath, our solemn yield, to guard the weak
Wait a second.
with sword
Oh, no wonder it doesn't
and
look like
shield. When
anything.
foes defy, we never bend,
Okay, never mind.
unshaken
Bring that back down.
to the end.
Now's probably a good time to actually do the face. I think that'll work. Ah, lost my place here. Let's see, do we want to make this deep, or do we want to make it an actual open mouth? I feel like it should be open. I'm also not super keen on the way the face highlight looks.
Beyond the reef and broken cay, they net the wonder of the spray. Global slips through iron bars, a river soul in jar and scar. He finds the hatch where none can pass, a gleaming trail in moss and glass. They bow to peace, they guard their breath and bring the new home safe from death. From tower peak to underroot, they speak the vow in steel and flute. No crown above, no fear below, only the road they choose to know. And if the world should fade to gray, they will return and light the way. League of Magi, lead us on through the dark.
Did I didn't do anything to soften the edges on the shadows, did I? Wow, no wonder I felt like I was making so much progress. I just skipped a big part of it. Everything goes faster when you skip all the tedious work. You know, I guess there wasn't that much to do anyways. Alright. Now what was I doing again? I was doing the face. That's right. I'm basically doing this backwards. There we go. Let's add a little shadow on the nose here. Give the face a little extra depth. And where is the right blend layer? I'll go in here and add a little bit of, oh, not that color. Definition to the pupils. Probably do a little bit of highlights too. Actually, we don't even need to erase that out the middle. Probably be better if we just painted right on top of it. Alright, and we'll go ahead and apply the same color for the rest of the line art on here. Nice. And we also need some freckles here. Let's see, where's the base colors? There we are. Actually, we should probably have these affected by the rendering. We'll put them underneath all that. I think we might be ready to start adding in some rim lighting and stuff. Whoops. That was the wrong layer. Once again. Alright, so let's take this and see how this works. Just gonna get a little painterly with it in some of these places. I don't always follow a whole lot of hard and fast rules when I go in and add rim lighting. It's just kind of like, does it make sense here? Does it look good here? And if I can say, yes, it looks good there, then it goes in. So yeah. Doesn't even really matter if it makes sense. If it looks good. And if it makes sense but it doesn't look good, well then you don't want to do that anyways because it doesn't look good. Alright, that's annoying. A bunch of gaps right there. So I should probably extend all this down into the rest of that. I'm still kind of meh on the whole face highlights thing. I think we need to tone that down. Maybe we could add a little bit of extra dark spots. Down in places like this. There's some extra contrast there around the face. You know what? I didn't even really do any coloring on these things here. Might be getting a little bit too off in the weeds, but I don't know, I feel like this is warranted. I feel like we just need a little extra depth in some places. I think the next thing to do is kind of mess with the line art coloring a little bit. Because this stuff on the fire could stand to be lighter, but doesn't contrast so much. It looks a little more like a natural transition. Yeah, I think I'm more or less running out of things to obsess over. We're gonna have to do the dreaded background at some point. Just add a little bit here. Then we'll kind of let's darken this up quite a bit. First, let me save that. Make it more dark and more blue. And then we'll kind of just paint in like a kind of a cavern. Just kind of the suggestion of something cavernous back here, and stalactites and whatnot. We'll go really dark with it, I guess. Oh, what am I doing here? Putting it on the wrong layer. It's actually looking a lot better than I expected it to. Let's add a little red highlights to this side. That actually looks alright. It's coming out surprisingly as good as I was expecting it to. I'll just add some extra variance back here. Let's see, maybe we should... Oh, you know what? I did not truly finish the rim lighting. Let's add a little more here too. And then maybe we'll throw in some like glow layer here. And maybe a glow layer ain't the best thing to do. Maybe we don't need a glow at all. The ambient light might be good enough. I think that might be the case. Let's put it on top of everything and see what it does. Maybe it'll help a bit if I really keep it close. And I feel like it looks slightly better with the glow layer. So we'll go ahead and leave it on. Yeah, I think I might be done with this one. Finally. Let's see, we have a handful of people hanging around. Do we have anybody we want to raid? Let's see. Let me see who's on. Hey, Tool is on. She's usually one of the only people still streaming at this time of night that I follow. Maybe we'll send you guys over to her. Alright, anyways. We are going to call it a night for this stream here. And I will go ahead and send our Twitch people over to Tooliz. And I will see you guys next time. Hopefully. And who knows what we'll be working on. Probably more Torunga like this. I still got another picture I need to do of him before I can actually use him in a video. So he might pop up again next time. But we'll see. We might do some sketches, we might do some world building, I don't know. Who knows? Nobody knows. Hasn't happened yet. So yeah. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys later, and I will send you on to Tooliz.